family? It's your man's, the Visor. And I'm back here. I don't know, I'm not feeling too well. I have a slight cold, but I'm in the sauna and it says that it boosts immune, so we're gonna find out. Yeah, just looking at the market, we got Bitcoin at about 94,000, 95,000, XRP hanging out around $2.20. You know what I mean? The market is looking good. You got a big Bitcoin pump. But there's some concerns that I have that we might be looking at another correction here shortly, right? We're looking at a new moon here on the 27th, and if you look at the data, following a new moon or right around the new moon, there's always a significant correction, 95% of the time, right? So this might not be different, right? So if you're looking to get into any of your assets, you're looking to buy more, you might want to hold off until you see this correction. But this isn't financial advice. This is never financial advice. It's just me documenting my journey. And if anybody wants to come with me, that's great, right? That's on you. But I'm not advising you. As a matter of fact, let me get back to this market in a second and just go down this slight little rabbit hole of my finances have historically not been good, right? I'm not gonna say my finances were trash, but my finances was trash up until like I don't know, 2020, 2021, you know, and then I started investing in this. But here is what happened, right? I invest and I understood in me, right, that I'm not as risk averse as most people. Most people are much more conservative with their hard-earned money than me, and I understand that. So I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold anything, right? I'm just letting you know what I'm doing and my thought process behind investing. Investing my time, investing my talents, no matter what it is. This channel is about freedom, so I'm here to scream from the rooftops how to be free from any type of bondage. It's a crypto bull market, so we're going to focus on financial freedom by way of crypto and DeFi. And we talk about legal freedom and all that stuff too, right? But my finances wasn't always great, right? So I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just the crypto advisor, right? So I'm just saying this: if you're gonna do it. If you get wrecked, don't blame me. Because if you watch all the videos, you'll have some type of foundation of understanding to not get wrecked. But I gotta give back to the platform to where I learned most of this stuff from, and it was YouTube. So I'm here sharing with everybody this, right? So here we got the market. Let's move me out the way. Okay, it's neutral. The fear and greed index is neutral, right? The altcoin index says we're at a 15, which is not alt season, and that's okay. But I'm here to tell you that this is going to change in short order, right? Not financial advice once again. This is going to change, right? Bitcoin dominance will drop, this market cap will increase, and the altcoin season will go up as market dominance for Bitcoin goes down, right? At that point, I imagine that there will be a tad bit of greed in the market. There's going to be a little greed in there. It's going to be a little greener than it is now. People are going to be more willing to spend money, and this is a function of the global liquidity, right? Global liquidity increases, and people have to allocate these funds in different places, and that's when risk on assets go up. This is what happens. This is historically what has happened. And I don't have any reason to believe this season will be different. This year is not going to be different. All the tariff fear and all that stuff that was in the market, that's probably going to go away. And these numbers are going to be much, much higher, right? Don't take my word for it. Pay attention like I do. All right. So, like I was saying, let's look. Ooh, SPX. Pumping 13% almost. Let's look at it. All right, it's 60 cents, 59.5 cents. Oh wait, let's look at the 7-day. All right, it's pumping 24% in 7 days. That's pretty good, right? 930 million SPX are in the circulating supply. And yeah, pumped 24%, almost up to 60 cents. It looks here like it was over 60. Okay, so earlier today, yesterday, it was 60 and some change. 60 is change, but you know what I'm talking about. Don't mess with me. All right. Oh, this is a good analytical. Okay, so whales hold 40%. Others are holding 60%. That's not bad. That's not bad, because in those whales, you got to assume that the wallets that exchanges hold are in that. So that's probably the most of the whales. There's probably a few people with big holdings, but that 40% is probably exchanges for the most part. That's great. Okay, cool. So that means it's highly liquid. It's good to go. Okay, SPX 6900. I just don't know what this is. I've been looking for a description, but I don't know where to find it. If anybody knows what the SPX is I'm bullish. Getting closer to my 63 cent inch. A 20x minimum from here. Look, people are bullish. All right. There's some coins that are down. Smart Layer Network. Leva family is hovering right around the 4.3. The 4/10 of a penny entry point. Still a great entry. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna be much longer before altcoins pop and a full-on alt season ensues. That usually starts with ETH kicking it up a notch, right? But we're just gonna wait and see. We're gonna wait it out. I think after the new moon, there'll be a dip. At or around the new moon, there'll be a dip. And after that, we're gonna rip for a sustained amount of time. That's my thought. That's my conviction. I'm not a chart guy. I wouldn't read charts, man. It just looks like it will bore me to death. However, a lot of chart analysts that I do know are saying that altcoin season is coming. So, me, personally, what I'm doing is buying alts at these great prices. Leva is one of my best bags, and I feel like it's going to do great stuff. So, hey, do me a favor. Do your own research. Make sure that you have a conviction behind anything that you're doing, and there's some confluence in other metrics that you don't just make your decision based off of one thing that you see, right? You want it to be corroborated by other facts or circumstances, right? Just do that. Just do that. And don't be afraid to ask. Put it in the comments, man. Let's talk about it. And then other than that, push the button, right? Like, subscribe, even share it. Don't be afraid to share it. You know what I mean? Everybody watching don't want to share. Sharing is caring. And this is your friendly neighborhood advisor out.